All right, so I'm going over how I made the windows. Um, so, so if I have a room like this and I want to make some windows, what I did is I duplicated the room first. So I'm going to find the room file in the file system and then right click and duplicate. And let's call this window example. And so once I duplicate the file, I have to open it. So I'm going to go to the new file that I created and double click to open it in the editor. And so now I have the window example. The first thing I want to do is change the main node name up here so that I don't get confused when I add it later. So I'll call this window example. And to make the windows, I mean, there's different ways to do this, but since I already have this door, that's a good place to get started. I can basically just make a copy of the door and then make the bottom bigger and then make a copy of the bottom and put it on the top. So let's say I want to put a window directly across from the door. I'll just delete this wall. So I'll hit Command D and hit OK. And then I'll find my door, which is right here, and I'll duplicate that. So I'm going to right click and duplicate. And so now I have door 2. I'm going to name this window. And then to get this in place, I'm just going to rotate it around like that. And so now I've got my door on the other side. I could also just like move it on the x-axis like that. But if I rotate it, that'll keep the origin in the center. And so now I basically just want to take this bottom part of the wall in the middle and make it bigger to make a window. So I'll take that wall part. This is a copy now, so if I make it bigger, if I make the Y 4, you can see it changes the other door as well, so I don't want to do that. So I need to make this unique first. Okay, so once I make it unique, I'll make it larger. I'm going to make it 4 units tall, and I'm going to drag it up like that. And it could be taller, but I think that's decent. And so now the static body is not going to match anymore, so I need to make a new one. So I'll delete the static body. And I'll make a new one. So I'll just grab that part of the wall and go to Mesh and create collision shape, make a static body child, and then make sure that the static body collision is layer 2 and not layer 1. And then I'll just duplicate this and put it at the top. So I'll hit Command D to duplicate this part of the wall. And I'll move this guy up. And then that looks pretty good. If I wanted to make, you know, a taller window or a skinnier window or whatever, I could move stuff around, but that's the basic idea. Is that good? Cool.